Well, howdy, folks. Good morning from Thailand. It is 7 a.m. Thailand time, and we're out for our morning activities. Probably going to start off today at the park down here, and then we'll head back to the water. One nice thing I want to point out here is Thailand is very smart. They recognize that this is a big asset for them and a big money maker. So why is it always so clean? Because they employ an army of people to come in here and clean and rake, get rid of trash before the tourists come. Everything usually ends up looking pristine because this army of cleaners have come in and made it look that way. I don't know why more places don't do that when this is the money maker. Truly surprising. But good morning from Thailand, everybody. It is Thursday. We are hoping that you've had a marvelous week so far. And you just got to get through today, and then one more day, and then you got the weekend. We've got things lined up here. We're going to go to the zoo. We went to the zoo recently in Kuala Lumpur. It turned out to be a huge success. We went to, and we're planning on going to this zip line place where it's a combination of the luge, where you luge down, like if you remember that Winter Olympics sport, down the mountain. And I think they have 30 or 40 platforms for zip lining. That's on the agenda. Then we're planning on hitting the largest water park in Southeast Asia, which is here in Phuket as well. Not all in one weekend. We're going to be doing that over the course of the next few days, maybe the next week. What is your plans for this weekend? What does it say? Who? Oh. All right. You know, we're usually night owls. We usually stay up 2, 3, 4 in the morning. But lately, we've sort of inverted that, flipped the script, and we started to go to bed a lot earlier and get up early. So today we got up at 5:30. I think we've been averaging that lately, about 5 to 5:30. And then we go out, we go to the park, we go to the beach, we go to the pool, and by 9 o'clock, we've already done more than we normally did an entire day. Then we'll come back, rest a little bit, take a nap, and then go back out for an outing in the afternoon that usually also involves the beach and then maybe the mall. And then we get to bed early. So far, so good. Lynn Whistler, hello, Lynn Whistler. Welcome back. To the channel formerly known as Big E, I'm broke. They have a little bit of a water park inside this place too. All these villas here. Where are you from again, Lynn? I forgot. I think you answered that once before. Or where are you at presently? Maybe you already have relocated or you're an expat. I can't remember. Oh, Vancouver, Canada. Well, I'll tell you what. If you go to Vancouver, Canada, especially in the summer, very few places can match the beauty of that place. I grew up in Southern California, so I'm not much of a snow person. I've been there in the winter, and it's a little extreme for my taste, but Vancouver is truly one of the most beautiful cities out there. And easy to fall in love with. Of course, you remember they had the Winter Olympics there. There's a lot of options. Snowboarding, skiing, so on. I always like to hear the O Canada national anthem at sports. O Canada, my home and sacred land. I never can remember the next line after that, but it's quite a catchy tune. I spent much of my career going to Canada for business trips. Montreal and Winnipeg, Saskatoon. Seems like a lot of the engineering talent for these factories resides in Canada. Did you? I'm surprised it made its way all the way to the West Coast like that. It seemed like it was kind of an East Coast thing, but hey, that's good. My brother lived in Everett, Washington for 7 years. I went up there a long time ago. Got a job offer with Boeing. I don't think it was in Everett, though. I think it was just outside of Everett. And I was up there with them in Seattle for 2 weeks, and it drizzled the whole time. Although I love the beauty of Seattle, I really do. I think it's really unbelievably pretty. I decided not to take that. This was way back in the early 90s because of the rain. See, it rains a lot in these places like Thailand and Philippines, but it comes down in buckets. So if they get 40 inches, they get an hour here, an hour there. I think in Seattle, it comes down in a mist mostly, and it seems like it's persistent. Now, I don't know if it stays like that all the way up to Vancouver. I think Vancouver's about an hour and a half north of Seattle, if I remember right. Well, we're in Phuket, and I wanted to show you just other scenery here, although we will go down to the beach. All of the mountains around Phuket, just the whole vibe and the whole scenery. closest thing I can come to it is to be something like Hawaii. Has some similarities. Then you could take also a ferry to Fifi Island and to James Bond Island from here, not too far, and then about a 3-hour ferry to Krabi. And these are all iconic scenes. Now, because we're in the low season and because rain can hit you at any moment here, although we haven't really seen it lately, you have to plan out your island hopping days very carefully. It's pretty in there though, isn't it? Like I said, they have a water park in there with big slides. They have villas, apartments, and then as we come up here, although all of this is called Kata Beach, where all the people go, the surfers and stuff, they go down this way a little bit. That's where we've done a lot of our videos. Well, what's new in the community? Who is having a meltdown today? Who's breaking up with their girlfriend today? I heard the poodle noodle, that disgusting pile of dog shit, has been bashing me. I'm so hurt. I'm wounded. You know, when people like the poodle noodle attack you, it should make you feel good. It means you're doing something right. I don't want people like that to like me. Shout out to the great and glorious and once in a lifetime E.T. Travel Freely, who broadcast daily live from Kuala Lumpur, where we just were, where I have been accused of bringing him checks to attack the poodle noodle. Now, why would anyone want to attack and pay for someone to attack a channel that only gets one viewer or maybe two in a day and has been screaming and threatening people for years? Don't seem worth the money to me. That's cool.
It's a golden retriever.
Yeah. My grandma had a golden retriever. I had a yellow lab. It looks like a golden retriever, but it's shorter hair. All right, we're gonna go hang out in the park here for a few minutes, let the kids play at the playground, build up a good sweat, and then we will hit that water. You guys go ahead and play for a little while if you want. They have all these exercise equipments, these different stations. There's about 6 or 8 of them. Different people are out there early in the morning exercising for free. "80 people in the house. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it." YouTube doesn't like when you show kids. They don't like when they show playgrounds. They punish you in the algorithm. But that's okay for me because I made a vow on day one I was never going to monetize. I don't have to run clickbait. I don't have to try to fool and deceive. Wow, that's an invigorating walk. start off the day.
It's walking. It it watching na, but they are not comment.
They're shy. I get one of those towels. I
Burn
would
the
say it's noticeably hotter here today than it was yesterday.
You feel like going to the water after walking.
Yeah, it's the beauty of it. Build that sweat up first, and then you dive right in.
Oh, it watching you like you not doing anything.
Am I shadow banned, as Fazio used to claim? The government is so concerned about the secrets of the dollar bill not being released that they will shadow ban.
Listening what you say.
Take notes, everybody.
Oh, it's like ano, the back and forth, back and forth.
Well, I'm not planning on staying on very long anyway. I just wanted to show a different scenery here over by Kata Beach. Kata Beach. So at the end of this row of beaches starts off with Patong Beach. Then you have Freedom Beach, which you have to hike to and you have to pay to get in. And then there's Caron Beach, Karon. And then there's Kata Beach, which is this one. They have other beaches down south if you're a little bit further. And they've got a few East Coast beaches as well. This is on the west coast of Phuket. We went to Japanese, what was it, steakhouse or grill yesterday for dinner. That was unbelievably good, wasn't it?
Yeah, the thing a little bit more different. He said it's so good.
Yes, it is.
Marinate more.
They even had real coconut ice cream with flakes of coconut in there.
Favorite, Sanjel, the ano, salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon with the egg with the salmon.
Did it have the eggs in there?
They put it's like they put like sprinkles around the sushi. That the egg with salmon.
Wow.
If you eat it, it's like popping in your mouth.
I have a seafood allergy, so I avoid seafood. But you like it. Your salmon's your favorite thing, right? Honeyco.
I like to make it soft on that one.
What's your favorite seafood, April? I know you have an allergy too, but what's your favorite one to eat of all seafood? What is it?
The green, black
I
green.
thought you were going to say the janitor fish.
The mussel are
Mussels and shells.
that's it. I like that. Then those big ones, no? The big ones, is it? No? The big ones, very, very big.
Let the record show. April has stated she likes big ones.
Ay nako, take note oh, they take note. If watching ba, they are not totally listening your what you say.
Who doesn't like those?
Oh, 7 watching. You like listening maybe listening what you say.
Yep. Oh, it's probably those idiot trolls that like to dox people.
Take note, if you like big.
But,
Like big E, big E. Oh.
uh,
Oh, another sa tikot, ani ko like.
Honeyco's a tiny package. She likes little things like,
Like that.
like rings and earrings, small
Ring
things.
ring come.
Early in the morning.
Ring ring. Ring ring.
Bum, 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 bum. I will say this, if you're gonna have a girlfriend or girlfriends, uh, you need to have a good sense of humor. Don't take everything so serious. Don't be easily offended. Don't get butt hurt over every little thing. Practice the friendship side of it and be having fun with each other. Finding humor in everything that you do. That's what makes it so much fun for us. We joke around all the time, and we don't take a whole lot serious.
Someone take it note on your license. You are not commenting. Oh, totally you ano. Oh, nine watching na. Charot.
Nine watching. Nine
Mind
people in
watching,
the house.
thank you for coming.
Oh, nine people. Share man the stream. Share man
Share
the
the
stream.
stream. Pull the string.
Ethan knows how to climb the one where the hanging thing.
Wow.
Ethan knows how to climb. I've been teaching him.
Wow.
Shocking.
Oh.
All right, well,
You don't want to ano comment. They're busy.
when you get a chance, visit ET's stream. ET is doing the Lord's work, taking out the garbages on YouTube. So congrats to him on that. And Kevin, whenever Kevin's been doing these great videos outside of his house, great sunsets, and Big Kevin No Bull or Big Kevin Media. Fantastic to see him getting out and about doing that type of vlogging. He's really got an ideal location. It's very beautiful. So other than that, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. We really can't say enough nice things about staying here in Phuket. This is our second trip out for 3 months. We came here for a month. We went to Kuala Lumpur for a month. Now we're back here, and I don't think we can say enough nice things about it here. It's just truly a wonderful place to go, and if you can come and visit and take a vacation here, I'm sure you won't regret it. I said it 2 months ago when we were here. Of all of our places, it really comes down to Da Nang and Phuket now. I'd say they're the top two places for us, and what we're going to try to do is just follow the weather. When it's super hot there, we come here. When it's super hot here, it's usually much cooler in Da Nang. So we're just going to follow the weather, follow the air quality index, and the temperature and humidity, and that's where we're going to stay. Well, maybe it's true what Fazio said, that people get shadow banned.
Oh, you're not
Or as Mike G would say, who knows what evil lurks in the heart of man? The shadow knows, or I should say, the stacker knows.
They don't want to comment.
All right, we're going to say bye, everybody. Have a good day.